This is the Fantasy Roadshow.
We are live.
Yeah, buddy. What's going on, everybody? We are live here today doing a Best Ball Mania live draft, trying to win $1.5 million.
Fuck yeah, Icon's in.
Let's go. What's up, Icon? How you doing?
The Icon is in the building. 30 seconds, son. I love the 15-second rippies, but Best Ball Mania only has 30 second. I'm doing outstanding. I got a little haircut. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I just went to the gym. I got a little workout in. I'm currently about 43 hours into a fast.
LFG.
And I'm feeling real good. I'm gonna go till tomorrow about 5 p.m. and I'll have some bone broth and some nutritious foods. But I'm gonna get some gas real quick because this is the road show and I'm on the road. So
this is the first ever gas station stop during the road show. Oh shit!
Yes,
Icon
sir.
got us in. Hopefully I made it, Icon. 4 spots left. I think I probably made it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he just said that. We're good. LFG. All right, I got everything tweeted out. We're all good there. And we're full. Let's see where we got. 108. Icon's 102. I will be eating a little bit.
Only I could find my debit card. Aha, found it.
108. Drafted the gym. I do that often, Jeremy. When we had the miniature schnauzers, I was drafted at the gym like every day for a week, and it was actually kind of miserable, but...
What pick do we get?
108. Icon's 102.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was just explaining how I'll be eating a little bit of food during the stream that you love.
Well, especially because I'm fasting right now and I'm fucking hungry.
You won't see anything. It's just fuel. Bijan goes, and will Justin Jefferson? He will not. So we're between Brees and Garrett. What do you like to go here?
Let's go Brees. We don't have a lot of teams with Brees. I would like to go Brees over Garrett.
All right, let's see what happens. Even though just yesterday we literally talked about this and you said Garrett.
Between Brees and Garrett? We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, we literally did. I said in the scenario that first 7 goes off as planned, and you're sitting there with Brees at the 108. Do you go Garrett or Brees? And you said Garrett.
I do recall we did. Would you rather have Brees and Devontae or?
I know for a fact we did.
Okay, well, I remember it differently, but yes, I want to go Brees here.
I asked you about this because it's a common situation that happens.
How many? I think our exposure on Brees is like 1%, 2%.
That's because of the exact thing that I brought up yesterday, dude. Like, fuck.
I feel like anytime we draft Garrett Wilson, Brees is always gone.
Will Drake London fall to us? I'm sure he will not. There goes Saquon.
All right.
Garrett Wilson, Brees from the 109. Is he going to go London? Come on now. Please give us London. I don't want to start Devontae and Brees. Dag. And he goes Nico. So we get London and Brees. I like that.
I like that a lot.
Let's go. Now I like that. That being said, can you count on Drake to fall to the 17 pick? Probably not.
Yeah.
Almost never. All right, here we go. MBW204, The Icon, Chef1122, Jimmy McGill 8, Fizzle Dallas, BC Golfer 66, L Kugler, The Guilds won one time, The Guilds won one time, Bestest, Peter Parr, Eagles 1 Fan 5. This is kind of a weak one.
Hey, I got a question for you. In Better Call Saul, is his name Jimmy McGill?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I think it is.
Icon gets Devontae Adams the fall to the 23 pick. That is kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
He goes Tyreek, Devonta, and A-Chain. Gets his Dolphin stack there. Icon's like becoming a part of the show.
I love it, dude. I love it.
I do too. It works great because we have a pretty good. We complement each other well in drafts. We're not typically targeting the same guys in the first few rounds. It seems like.
Yeah.
Until we get to Kincaid, which is going to be a problem. It's basically going to turn into whoever's picks first in the fifth is going to get Kincaid between the two of us. That sucks. I would have loved if DJ Moore fell. Love Diggs here as well. So Brees Hall, Drake London, Stephon Diggs.
I like it.
Jimmy McGill. Is that the guy?
I'm like 90% sure his real name, Better Call Saul's real name is Jimmy McGill.
Have you got any electrolytes in your system yet?
No. I did have a Gatorade in the fridge. I could have had that, but no electrolytes.
No, that would not have worked. Pink Himalayan salt would be better. Don't drink a Gatorade.
Just a spoonful of pink Himalayan salt?
Just crack some in your water.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you wanted to take a spoonful or like a salt tablet, I would take that.
Yeah.
Wow, Mahomes goes at the 4-1. Those guys are confused. This is a great lobby to be in, Icon. I think. How many are you doing? I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. We want to do 3 at least because then that'll put us at 50. That's just a good number to be at pre-camp, I feel like. Amari Cooper over Pickens.
Yes, sir.
So now we got the start of Brees Hall, Drake London, Diggs, and Cooper.
I love that.
I would say we're going to do 3, Jeremy. Let's keep in mind that quarterbacks have been going early, as we already have Mahomes Allen Hurts gone. 66 for Jeremy.
Nice.
Okay. So you might want to do 4 and just end on 69. That would be real nice. So if you hit the 72-hour fast and you're feeling good, are you going to keep going, or are you going to just stop at 72?
No, I'll keep going depending on how I feel tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
I've gotten to the 72-hour point, and I've been like, I can definitely keep going. I would love to try 5 days. And then I've also gotten to the 72-hour point, and I've been like, please God, give me some food. So
yeah, I'm gonna base it on how I feel tomorrow when I get up, and throughout the day tomorrow while I work.
I'm interested. Did you step on a scale before you started?
I did. Yeah, I don't even really want to tell you the.
You don't have to tell me, but I'm just interested to see what happens.
Yeah, it was the higher number than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, well, regardless, you should be able to shed your initial like few weeks. If you're gonna stay on it and be disciplined, you should be able to like an insane number at first. You can shed once you kind of make all those right dietary changes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel skinnier already. My bloating is gone.
That'll leave just from the fast for sure.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts. Oh, the Icon took Kincaid. He took McLaurin
surprise.
as well. Icon goes McLaurin, Kincaid. We're rubbing off on him there.
I love those 2 picks right there.
Godwin, Jaden Reed, Ridley. Where do you have those 3?
Godwin, Jaden Reed, Ridley. I have Godwin, Ridley, Jaden Reed.
Then we're going Godwin.
Mistaken. You do have access to my rankings. They're on the.
Oh yeah.
Just so
God,
you know.
it scares me so much when I do screen share like that. Sorry, I'm trying to see Godwin.
I might have Ridley over Godwin recently, but I'll just double check.
Let's go Godwin. I have Reed over Godwin, but not by much.
Okay.
And that gives us the ability to potentially grab another one of those Packers later.
Yeah.
Without
even,
stacking. But
even Jalen McMillan we like late.
I guess this is where we should start being more familiar with Week 17 stacks when we're like between 2 guys.
Yes, that's also very true.
I'll start referencing that more. Let's see, we got Week 17 Panthers Bucks. I like that, and Packers Vikings.
I like both of those.
I like both of those, but I don't like Vikings from a season-long standpoint.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, like for fantasy production from the Packers and fantasy production from the Bucks, I like that too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, people will force their hand on Week 17 stacks, but what they're not taking into account is if you think the Vikings have a bad year, then, you know.
Yeah.
End of story. Jaden Reed goes, so now Pitts is on our board, Rome. And he goes Jordan Addison, so Pitts and Rome are available. Pitts falls, let's go. That's the first fall that we kind of needed as a make or break. We now have Breece Hall, London, Diggs, Cooper, Godwin, and Kyle Pitts.
I love that.
Have the London Pitts stack. That is a stack I would like to have more and as much of as possible. is Falcons,
I
honestly.
in a 100% agreement with you.
If I'm cheering for the Falcons, Bears, Bills Sunday, I'm happy. Bengals, Broncos. Those are kind of our teams right now. It's Chiefs, Bills, a little bit of Jets, Bengals, a little bit of Browns.
Yeah.
But like the Broncos.
Commanders.
Broncos, Commanders. Bears, Falcons. Those are like just big time for us right now.
Yeah.
JSN Keon. And then one of those running backs on the return. Brooks, Swift.
The usual suspects.
The usual suspects. There is Najee and Aaron Jones. We talked about them yesterday. David Montgomery does squat.
The deadlift.
He deadlifts 700 pounds. All right, Keon's there. Grab him as our 5th wide receiver. We've been upping our share of Keon now that he's been falling a little bit.
Yeah.
Pull him over. Aw, dang. That would have been epic if we had our first pullover of the pod.
Oh, God.
That would have been epic. It would have been horrible for
I'm
you.
sure. Yeah.
The views would have been great. Dang. Could you imagine that icon if we had our first just truck getting pulled over? I would be yelling so loud at the cop.
I'd have to put my phone down. I can't be. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to live stream and.
I don't think it
drive
is.
at the same time. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not technically on my phone.
Fucking cops have live streams going.
Yeah, they do.
No, you would have to if you. I would be so fucking pissed at you if you didn't leave it running while you got pulled over. It's like It's like you giving a golden ticket and then throwing it away.
If I ever get pulled over while live streaming, I will leave it on.
Be like, bro, we're in the content game now, brother. You can't be.
I'll even angle the camera so that you can see the cop talk to me.
I would prefer you just not to get pulled over, but if you do, you gotta send it. Hopefully I don't. Back roads, baby. Ohio back roads.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to the Joe Burrow. Did we ask Icon what fan he is again? I know he's drafted a lot of Eagles, but I don't know if I remember.
No, I don't think so. I think we just assumed he was an Eagles fan.
But he's Ohio. I think we do know this.
Oh, isn't his bar a Buffalo Bills bar?
Bills fan. That's right. Bills fan.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Bills. That's awesome. One of my best friends from college is a Bills fan. Brooks over Swift. Brees Hall and Jonathan Brooks. Yikes. Couple of league winners written all over it.
I agree.
Zamir White looking swole. You sent me that picture. I was like, I'm not sold that he looks good right now. He looks jacked. Here he looks big, but I don't know if he looks good. I would say for his running style, that is probably a good thing. Yeah. Because he's just a boulder from New York. He's just like he's a ball of meat. That's just kind of, he runs very vertical. Yeah. but he's just not like, you know. To me, his skill set is not being shifty, and he's going to get you yards up and down the field, but that's about it. He's not going to make... I mean, if he's just 300 pounds and they can't tackle him. But as long as his speed stays with that size, then I think it could be good for a runner like him. He's just not, like, too skilled, I don't think. So, Icon goes Swift and Daniels, so he does get Jaden Daniels. Stacks him up with McLaurin. I do really like Icon's team right now as well.
I do too. Can you read it off for me? Because I liked where you started, and then
Tyreek, Devonta, A-Chain, McLaurin, Kincaid, Joe Mixon, Christian Watson, DeAndre Swift, and Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, that's a solid team.
That is a truck team written all over it.
Yes, sir.
That is a truck team. So we have a little interesting spot here. We can go Shaheed, Dobbs, or Palmer at wide receiver. That would be Palmer. And then we have Benson, Javonte, and Spears. Javonte would be the pick. It's either between Palmer and Javonte for me. I think we would have a shot at Stroud falling to us. So let's go Javonte here at our third running back. I don't know that Josh Palmer's like a huge tier break over. I don't know. Do you think we should have went Palmer, or is Javonte?
No, Javonte is right around that tier break for running backs, and Palmer's kind of in that same tier as later on guys, in my opinion.
Yeah, we're super balanced right now. I would love Caleb here on the turn. But we made the right choice between Javonte. I think all this news, people are worried about him, but like before last year, we heard Peyton say that it's likely a 2-year injury recovery for Javonte, and he won't be like fully unleashed until next year.
And he got what, 250 carries last year almost?
Yeah, so let's see. Neither of these guys have any bears to stack with. That guy goes Dak, which could hurt us because this dude needs a quarterback. If he goes Caleb, I'm going to be so pissed at this fucking Dak guy that already has Josh Allen. Just making dumb picks over here. But you'd rather be in a lobby full of dummies.
Amen.
Just don't auto pick. He did. Auto pick Njoku. Oh,
let's go.
Took Purdy. All right, we should be safe, hopefully. Honestly, Tajay would be the other option. He goes Tajay. Caleb is on the squad. Now we have our quarterback. Caleb at ADP, auto pick. Dalton Kincaid at ADP, auto pick. And that's how that is.
That's how that is. What do you eat?
What?
Said what do you eat?
This is leftovers from my little dinner date last night.
How'd your dinner date go?
It is the inside of a chicken lettuce wrap.
Oh, nice.
I I had a friend that moved here, Jerry, Judy, and Tua. So he gets his Tua at the 122 to pair with A-Chain and Tyreek.
Okay.
When I was walking in, I knew we were eating lettuce wraps, and I texted my buddy that just moved here from Chicago, and I said, I feel like Mark Davis walking into P.F. Chang's. Did you know Mark Davis eats P.F. Chang's every day for lunch?
Does he really?
Every day.
That's like Jerry Jones getting what does he get, a McGriddle or something?
How do you feel about your best friend Jacoby? Do you have Dotson or him first?
Dotson first.
Dotson. All right. Well, let's go Gus, Bus, and see if Dotson falls then.
I'm cool with that.
Gus over Charby.
Yeah.
Gus falls 7 spots. Not super pumped about him as a Charger. Shane O'Mac is, which makes me feel a little bit better. I think that he's going to probably have some touchdowns, so that makes him a probable roster start on those days.
Yeah. I mean, the fact is we know they're going to run the ball a lot, and between him and J.K. Dobbins, you saw the tweet about J.K. Dobbins' diss track, which I don't think he actually made.
Yeah.
Called not like Gus.
Yeah, I saw some shit about that. I don't really ever pay attention to it.
I thought it was hysterical as a satire.
I haven't listened to it. I'm sure it's good. I
don't think it's an actual song. I think
yeah,
they
it's
just
probably AI or something.
probably, I would imagine.
There goes your old best friend Jacoby. Your new best friend is James Conard. Isn't that what we decided?
We did decide that, and I'm totally okay with that.
Could you imagine if I make a best friend for you every year and he pops off, and then you just get to, you get a shrine of best friend jerseys?
Yeah.
Speaking of jerseys, did that order go through?
It did go through. Yes. It's going to take a while to get here.
China's doing their thing.
You know it.
It's great.
Got to go through customs.
I don't know why I starred Herbert. Honestly, him falling to us is interesting. I just think if we do have 4, I think we have 5 receivers. So Dotson, we need to kind of add one. But
yeah,
had we gotten Palmer instead of Javonte, this would have been great. Knowing that Herbert falls, I think he would be a great stack here. Unfortunately, I think we need Dotson.
Yeah, I think Dotson's the better pick right now.
I think so too. I do love Herbert. I think we need to start getting more Herbert. Like QB 17 is where he's getting drafted.
He's so cheap right now.
He's so cheap. He goes right before us, so I don't have to have anxiety on the pick. I will say, Truck, 30-second clock is what we need to do every time we stream. Taking my guy, is that Dotson probably for your stack? Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
I'm not sad about that. We're Dotson guys through and through.
Definitely.
I think we have. It seems like we're going to be doing a ton of drafts together, Icon, so I can't be a nice guy like always, like I was yesterday. Honestly, that's just not in my DNA in general. But I mean, I'm a nice person. I'm a good human being, but I'm not I'm not the nice guy, if that makes sense. I play to win always.
We're not going to intentionally snipe you, but if we do, it is what it is.
Oh gosh, could you imagine being someone that has intention, like those diabolical intentions? Supposedly there are people like that out there, which is crazy.
Yes.
I've heard people that they'll stream snipe just to see people freak out.
That's hilarious.
Do you remember when something happened to us like that, and I was like, there's no way that we're big enough to be stream sniped? Remember I said that live on air before?
You did.
I wonder if it's actually happened. That's so fucking funny. I didn't realize that people did that. It's hilarious, though. All right, so potential stacks late would be Deshaun, Godwin. Actually, yeah. Cousins already got taken.
Oh, Cousins already gone?
Yeah, he just got taken. Did they jump him early? Let's see. Yeah, they took him early. I was hoping that he would fall. Oh, we're on the clock. Wow. Mooney, QJ, Pop. I would say Mooney because of the stack, but I like Pop so much more than Mooney.
I do too.
Like, I think Pop could be like a legitimate, 1,000-yard receiver.
Did you see his tweet today? There was a tweet of him doing workouts on field, looking crisp.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Deshaun here on the turn would be nice. We like our boy Ray Davis. Go Bills. Antonio Gibson is someone that I think we should probably, unfortunately, start targeting more with when we own Pop. I think it's just like a good late stack. You're throwing darts anyways. There goes Watson. Peter Parr, the guy who just randomly takes people. Took his third quarterback. He has Josh Allen. He took his third quarterback in the 13th round.
Oh, God.
Just fucking randomly takes him. Davis or Gibson. I do like Davis more than Gibson. We do have Keon as well, so that is a preference pick.
Yeah.
And Truck has Ray Davis. Before Antonio. And so do I. There will be a time, I think, Truck, where I just know the rankings like to a T.
I would imagine it's not far from now. If we're still cranking out these drafts every day.
Yeah. And I'll have the I'm not gonna do the ECR.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sure there's a data analyst out there that can show me how to do it.
I think
Should
there's.
we do Rodgers here with Breece Hall? Does that make sense? Or do we want to wait?
I mean, I'd say let's just wait. But I like Rodgers this year, so if you want to do it, I'm on board with that.
You didn't seem too excited about Rodgers, so. We waited. I don't know if that might have been the right move. It might have been the right move to take Rodgers there, because if him and Baker don't make it back to us, which Rodgers, there's probably no way he does.
Yeah.
Then there goes our last stack option. Not that like Breece and Rodgers is the greatest stack, but I do think Breece catches ball. Wasn't there games where he had like 10 fucking catches last year?
Definitely.
So he is actually like a legitimate double up type threat. There goes Baker. I wish Roger falls to us now. I feel dumb for not taking him. Because we don't have any other stack options. Drake may, but I don't feel like drafting Jacoby Brissett.
Not me either.
I do like Bryce Young this year. Icon is on the clock.
Where's he going?
He took Leggett, so he's going to be looking at Bryce as well, potentially. He took Bateman. The Icon loves himself a little bit of a late Bateman sprinkle. Icon does have Tua and Jaden Daniels. Might not need Bryce. Jerry Jeudy. That's an interesting pick. I don't know how I feel about Jeudy still. What about you, Icon? I'm interested to hear what you say there. Ben Sinnott at tight end. I wonder if you'll take Ertz late too, or you're done at tight end. There goes Dobbins. There goes Levis. I can't believe we're about to get fucking teased with Rodgers. This guy has 2 quarterbacks. The next guy has 3. And this guy does not have any stacks. So there's a chance that Rodgers fucking falls, which would be insane. He's up next. Will Rodgers fall to the boys, or is this guy going to snipe us?
Chingosium, Onquosium.
Oh, yeah. Hit him with it.
Chingosium.
Onquosium. Oh, yeah, a little Harry Potter. Chingosium and Onquosium. Chingosium, Onquosium. Fuck yes, let's go, Rodgers.
Let's go, dude.
So somehow we made the right move and fade Rodgers on the last one, and we get him here. 14 spots past his ADP. Corley goes right after, so that was the suggestion there, is go Corley. But Mims is still around. We love some late Mims. We might be legitimate Broncos fans this year.
I think we are. That's what I'm thinking.
I think we are too. This team's actually kind of badass. There goes Mims. Never mind. I was hoping for that. Miami.
That was from your Jerry Jeudy question. I think Miami's playing Cleveland in Cleveland on week 17.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, even just like, do you think there's a legitimate chance that he balls out? Godwin, do we go Jalen McMillan here? Or
I don't mind it.
it's either McMillan, he's gone. So now we'd have to snipe our boy Icon again and take Luke McCaffrey. I doubt he would fall to him anyways. It's between McCaffrey and Otten. And Otten's gone, so... Or Conklin, I guess, too, if we wanted to go Conklin. But we have Pitts, so we could probably just go Dully late and not really...
Yeah, I'd rather do that. I view Dully better than Conklin, so I'd rather have him as our tight end, too.
Yeah.
So we're going McMillan?
He's gone, so it's either it's either Luke McCaffrey or Tyrone Tracy, but we have 5 pretty deep running backs. I don't think we need one.
Let's go McCaffrey.
Conklin. Luke McCaffrey is going to be on the squad.
Let's go, boys.
All right. This team's shaking out pretty well. Last 2 picks at 200 and at 209. I am guessing we'll have the old Dully Master and 200. We got our second quarterback. Obviously, Dulcich. We can go best available. Dully. I wonder if Icon will go for a third tight end and take Ertz, or if Sinnott's his guy. I think I just found out that I will be at a bachelor party for the Super Bowl this year, which will be pretty turned up.
A bachelor party for the Super Bowl sounds like the perfect bachelor party.
I know. It's going to be on a ski mountain, too.
Oh, my God.
A ski trip bachelor party for the Super Bowl.
Lucky dog.
How badass is that? You know who it's for too.
I do.
Yep. You ready for me to say?
Yeah.
Rory Burke.
Rory Burke. Oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, this is Mr. Burke going? Mr. Burke is a legend.
I hope so. So
That's awesome.
we have Bryce, Daniel Jones, Roshan. We do not have Swift. So we have those three and Dulcich. I wouldn't mind a third quarterback. It never hurts.
No, I'm cool with that.
We have Bryce Young and Jonathan Brooks. Or at least getting one of them. Finally back in town and didn't get any guys I didn't want. That sounds like, unless you fucked up your comment, it sounds like you have a team that you really like. I like going Bryce here over DJ because we have at least Brooks to stack with them. I think it's kind of just whatever. It doesn't matter. Bryce Young it is.
He has to have a better year.
He's going to.
Yeah, he has to.
Made it work. His coach just made Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield look like legends. All-stars, literally Pro Bowlers.
Yes. Yeah, no, that is a fact.
So, and he's like actually a very good quarterback. He was just in a disastrous situation from the start.
Yeah, they got better in basically all facets this year, so I'm excited to see what they can do.
Sir. We're kind of Panthers fans as well. Panthers, Broncos. Panthers, Broncos, Redskins.
Bears, Bills.
God, I can't wait for the fucking season to start. I'm going to try not to think about it again. Are you going to sleep the night before?
I don't think so. I'll try, but
we're just going to be streaming for like 2 or 3 hours before the kickoff because we're not going to be able to think about anything else.
Countdown to kickoff, a 24-hour stream.
I can't do that, but I could definitely do like all morning because I'll just be speeding around.
Juiced up.
Yeah. There goes Bo Nix. I like this team a lot. Daniel Jones is still there. I wish we could get him, but what if we went with the 4-5-8-1 build? All right, it's the squad. Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Bryce Young, Breece Hall, Jonathan Brooks, Javonte Williams, Gus Edwards, Ray Davis, Drake London, Diggs, Cooper, Godwin, Coleman, Dotson, Pop Douglas, Luke McCaffrey, Pitts, Dulcich.
Fucking solid squad.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. You tell us when to pop it there, Icon, if you got another one in you. Pitbull's got 90% filled.
I'm so glad we maxed that out yesterday.
Yeah, it'll be done today.
I'm sure this weekend.
Hey, we got a Joey Wright showing. Joey. Joey, have you ever seen the movie A Quiet Place? Should I watch the movie A Quiet Place? Truck was wanting to get me to watch it, so.
It's a good. The 1 and 2 are good. 3 is questionable. Didn't like it.
A Quiet Place. Should I watch that movie, Joey Wright? And then also, I met some dear friends of yours.
Did you see Joey's post? He cropped himself in the photo of his friends in the Denver Live Draft. It was like, I would never miss this draft.
Yeah. I met a couple of your friends, a handful of your friends. Dave and Emily Kluge, Jaeger May, a couple of the football guys. I told Jaeger May, is it Jaeger or Jagger? I never know. I told him that we should have him on for a dynasty show. He's like, yeah, for sure. And he's like, pretty soon you'll have all of the football guys Infinity Stones. I told him that we should do a graphic with what's his name? Thanos graphic, and then have all their faces that we've had on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really funny. Michael Thomas, last pick. All right, he's ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Pop it. One person. It's full. Did we get icon? Did we get icon? Did we get icon? Please be 103, 104, 105. Icon. Oh, he's not in it.
Damn.
Say it ain't so, icon. Brother. Missed. He said missed. We have a pretty good hit rate, I'll say.
We definitely do. I've been surprised that we've been hit.
Same. I can't believe it, because there's so many times where you'll join drafts and you'll get pushed through right away, and that hadn't happened once, really. We're gonna miss you for sure.
I do think there might be a delay as well when we say go. Like there's a couple second delay for him to get that.
Yeah. I wonder if we can Chigosium, Monclosium, Jamar Chase to fall to the 5 spot.
Oh, baby.
All right. And we're off.
Pulled
out, gonna save a bullet. Smart.
Good thinking.
Chef 1122, Din 769, Majestic 1. I think that's a famous guy on Twitter.
Majestic.
Lights out 242. Let Jamar fall to us. Lights out. Nope. Justin Jefferson for the boys. $67 done. LFG. We'll be at, after this, we'll be at 49.
Yes. Yeah, this is the 49th.
Yep. I feel like we should do 50 today, probably, right?
Yeah, I think so. I have a question for you.
Yes.
So in this spot where we are at the 105 and we're presented with JJ and Amon-Ra.
Yep.
They are back-to-back in both of our rankings. I do believe so. Is that true? If you could double-check that. I'm pretty sure they are.
We both have Justin Jefferson over Amon-Ra.
But it's JJ then Amon in both of ours?
Yes.
Okay. And we do like the Lions to have a good year, and we're not big on the Vikings to have a good year. Would you ever consider splitting those sometimes?
No. It's JJ at the 105 and Amon-Ra at the 106.
Okay.
Every single time. JJ's my wide receiver 3. That's not a split exposure spot. This split exposure spot would be like at that 106. I mean, technically you could like maybe 30% of the time, but definitely not a 50% split.
Okay. I was thinking about it more and more the other night just because I like the Lions to have a really good year, and I'm not really big on the Vikings to have a good year. So I
Yeah,
figured that
but
could be a spot where we split our
Jefferson
exposure.
it's more about it's more about Jeff. For me, I have him as my wide receiver 3. I have Ramon Ra as wide receiver 5. You have Jetta as at 4 and Amon Ra at 5. But it's just like the fact of who's getting drafted there at the 105. Jetta's
Oh yeah, you have Tyreek at 4 then?
no, I have Garrett Wilson.
Oh, okay. You got Garrett at 4.
Yeah. I don't just copy and paste rankings from the industries because that's what I feel like every fucking industry rankings is the exact same, literally. And then it's
Very similar.
never close. So might as well just take hard stances. That's how I always look at it. I can't stand looking at rankings and you see 15 analysts that all have the same top 5. It's like you're all going to be wrong.
Yeah, and it just so happens it matches up with ADP.
We have Barkley, London gone at the 18. Devonta Adams. Yeah, it's just like that's one thing that I think is a flaw in the fantasy football content industry is that everyone gets stuck on consensus, and consensus is always wrong. So might as well take hard stances on things you think are going to happen and things you believe in. Perfect example last year is CeeDee Lamb, you know.
Yeah, what was he like consensus like 4 or 5?
Further, he was getting drafted at the turn.
Oh, you're right. It was the back end of the first, early second was a CeeDee Lamb pick. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Isn't that crazy? And
we were drafting.
Grant, yeah, we did it a few times where we were taking them at the 103 and on, but like we only drafted 840 teams last year. Imagine if we maxed out like we are this year and took that hard stance like we are on like Chase, and we had CD at 50% of our light mode. DJ Moore. Billy Jones says light mode, you sickos. Billy Jones, I don't know how to do it any other way. So it's not that I'm a sicko. It's just I literally don't. Oh, this right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody said the other day, they're like, I've never seen it as the white screen. I was like, wait, there's a different one?
We're definitely doing the light screen then if no one's seen it like that. Is this like easier on the eyes, I guess?
Probably, I would imagine.
Holy shit. Yeah, it probably is. What do you think we should do?
I kind of like the dark screen, but I'm fine with going with the light screen.
Billy Jones, that reminds me, I had some badass St. Brown and Lamb teams last year at the turn. Yeah, you start like that. And I'm pretty sure those two played each other in the playoff weeks. Billy Jones, we need to have a Best Ball Friday again when you come on. We said once we get more dialed in, we would do it again. So, and you and Truck can meet that way as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there for that one.
Jefferson, Adams, Moore. Love the start there. 2, just nub. They're in the same situation. 2 nub quarterbacks that should be able to sling it.
Yeah.
Darnold and Minshew.
Well, did you hear? I guess reports from the beginning of camp are that Aiden O'Connell has the slight edge on Minshew.
I love it. I gotta ask his brother.
Oh yeah, you got O'Connell's brothers. You're Jim.
Yeah. So funny. Bump. Higgins. Jimmy McGill. We're with Jimmy McGill again, Truck. Michael Pittman Jr. Amari Cooper, gone. I wish he would have fell somehow. Pickens.
Maybe Joey Wright could give me some insight. We were in this lobby with Jimmy McGill, and it rang a bell. I was like, is that Better Call Saul's real name is Jimmy McGill in the show? I'm like 90% sure, but if Joey Wright you're watching, I know you probably know the answer to that.
Yeah, Joey probably does. ETN or McLaurin? We have Jefferson, Devonta, and DJ Moore.
I like ETN here once we start with 3 wide. But if you want to go McLaurin, that's one of my guys. So
McLaurin. If he goes, we'll go ETN and then McLaurin. Being at the middle of the draft board, it's a little less important to get one of these running backs. He falls because typically you can get people to fall to you, but
yeah,
we're going ETN because he's a stud. ETN, Jefferson, Devonta, and DJ Moore. You should go back to dark mode. All right, if it's better on the eyes, then that's what we're doing. I like being a sicko, though. Mahomes, Pacheco, Hurts. Let's see what he does on the turn here. Old Sheffy, much better. All right, you guys got me. There goes McBride, McLaurin, and Kincaid. Someone's going to take...
Damn.
Oh, there goes McLaurin. Wow, no one took old Lamar and Andrews. It'll be interesting if 51, this guy... Oh, there goes Kincaid. So if 51 doesn't take... He does not take Lamar. Like, do we take Lamar? He falls...
Yes.
7 spots to us. I think that's the right pick.
I think so too.
Get a little bit of Lamar in our lives.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I like that. And he's gone.
Uh-oh.
How does that guy go Mahomes and fucking Lamar back to back? That is crazy to me.
That is. Look who just joined the stream.
Frank the Dank. Godwin, Keenan, Jaden Reed, Calvin Ridley. Godwin.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was unfortunate. I can't believe this guy took Mahomes and then Lamar back to back.
Interesting
he's got
strategy.
Jamar Chase, Waddle, Evans. Just pretty random, but whatever. Go Tigers. If you hold the head steady, I'ma milk the cow. From Frank the Dank. Go Tigers. Go Tigers is right. Just dropping in to say, hey, love you guys. Love you too, Frank the Dank. Good guy. Hopefully you guys can get more subscribers. I love the show. Appreciate you, Jeremy.
Thanks, man. We're working on it.
You are definitely becoming a staple of the show as well, so we appreciate you. Drafter that went Mahomes Lamar, drafter with no ADP value, puke. Yeah.
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 Yeah. We love it, Billy Jones. We love it. I'm going to DM you soon. Let's go, Scooter McRooter.
Scooter McRooter.
Let's
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Billy Jones, I'm going to DM you soon to get you on a show to rip a draft. All right, well, that was sad. I was like very sure we were going to get Lamar.
Yeah, you got my hopes up there for sure.
Yeah, it's all right. You got to move on, but Lamar, ETN, Jefferson, Adams, DJ Moore would have just looked cool.
Yeah.
potential to get like Bateman late. But we have the potential to get Rome Adunze.
Rome Adunze.
Brian Thomas. We're going to be heavy on wide receiver on this team, which is never a problem.
No, and I'm totally cool with it, especially with our boy ETN.
Yeah. James Cook. All right, we're going to get, hopefully, Rome. We do get Rome. Pair him with DJ Moore. You know we will be reaching for Caleb Williams. This will be a solid Bear stack. I got a mic and a camera, but my Surface 4 Pro struggles to keep up. Yeah, we need to get you on here, Icon, one of these days to draft, get in the same draft. So
yeah,
we're gonna have to figure out your setup.
Well, you know, Icon, I'm recording off my phone. So if you have an iPhone, iPhones are pretty strong. We can give you a StreamYard link. Set up your phone as your webcam, and then use your Surface Pro as the draft. That's usually what I do. But just saying, I'm going to transfer over to my work truck, and I'll show you guys my work truck after a second.
That's a fun moment. I think the right move here is to go Evan Ingram and pair him with Travis Etienne.
Yes, and yes. I love that.
Evan Ingram and Travis Etienne. If I can just do it on a Fold 5.
The Fold 5, that's the cell phone that folds, right? I'm guessing.
I don't know, Chuck.
I would imagine. That would work. All right, I'll be back.
Our streams are starting to pop off a little bit, Truck.
I see that. About time. That's all I got to say. About time.
Samsung Fold 5, kind of sweet. Hopefully I'll have an update on the Scott Fish Bowl here pretty soon. That was fun. Would love to have some of the dudes on. Maybe Kluge, maybe Scott Fish himself. He was at our draft. That was cool. I love that we got Evan Ingram. We haven't been getting him much. 92 and 101 may have to, let's see if these guys got Watson. Okay, so no Bears. Hopefully we can scare this guy Eston into getting Trevor Lawrence. Well, I guess he probably wouldn't, but I think we're going to be safe on Caleb. Well, we'd have to reach a little bit early, but he may be worth the reach here at 101, depending on who's there. Crazy that Burrow is going to be... oh, no, this is his ADP. Like Zach Moss. I actually like Jalen Warren as well. Zamir looking swole. We'll get one of these two, Jalen or Zamir, and it looks like it's going to be Jalen. Jalen Warren.
I like some Jalen Warren.
Or Curtis Samuel.
Let's go Warren.
Warren it is. Okay. Well, we went Warren. There's a lot of quarterbacks left if they don't start getting picked. All right, there's Burrow. If there's not a little run on quarterback, it's going to be tough to take Caleb. There goes Daniels. So now going early on Caleb feels a lot better. We're going 10 spots, 11 spots before ADP, but honestly, we both have him way above Jordan Love, way above Prescott. We have the stack with DJ Moore and Roma Dunze. It's a no-brainer for, he's my, let's see. He's Truck's QB 8. He is my QB 5. No love.
I was muted. What the hell?
Yeah, we didn't hear anything you said.
I was trying to show off the truck, but oh well.
You have no love for Caleb Williams. You have him at QB 8.
Yeah, I recently moved him down.
Wow.
6 to 8.
Even though my theory is that it's gonna Bears Chiefs Super Bowl after week 2 on prime time, CJ Stroud against Caleb Williams. Caleb's gonna embarrass the Texans and get put on the map. He and Miley Cyrus are gonna fall in love. Miley Cyrus is gonna do the halftime show the Super Bowl, and it's gonna be Miley versus T Swift Super Bowl.
If that actually happens, I'll die, but that's not gonna happen. Caleb's girlfriend is a fucking babe.
Yeah, she is. But Miley Cyrus. What's up, fellas? First time watching one of these drafts lives. Hilarious. Truck is actually out there trucking around. This is great. It's outstanding, Billy Jones. This is the Fantasy Roadshow, brother. This is the Fantasy Roadshow.
Yeah, okay there, Bob.
Yeah. Hey there, Bob.
We'll give you a little toot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We heard the horn live, baby. This guy's going to be so pissed if we take Trevor Lawrence, but I kind of want to. Would you support that? We could go Javonte Williams, but Trevor Lawrence to stack with Evan Ingram and ETN is also a possibility.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go, Trevor.
All right, that guy's gonna be so pissed. Where is he? He's got Brian Thomas. Oh, he took Jaden Daniels. Never mind. He had the opportunity to. He's already got two quarterbacks anyways. That guy is pissed. He sniped someone else. Javonte was taken. Makes me feel a lot better about going Lawrence here. Caleb and Lawrence were done there at quarterback. Have our stack with ETN and Ingram. We have our stack with DJ Moore and Odunze. Don't typically love going quarterback this early, 2 quarterbacks this early, but we got pretty outstanding stacks. We like enough people at each position of running back and wide receiver late that we can just throw a bunch of darts there. We know we're getting Dulcich in the last round to pair with Ingram. So really it's just running back and wide receiver best available darts from here on out. Jerome Ford, Jacoby Myers, Dontavian Wicks, Jerry Jeudy. I'd rather go Jerome Ford. He's on the board. Let's hit him. Billy Jones, much appreciated. It's just great whenever we get truck in the truck. It's how the Fantasy Roadshow came out, baby. No crazy value yet, but we're sitting pretty. Gabe Davis would have been an interesting pick, but maybe he can fall. He's not like the most sought after player in the world. Oh, dude, you know what might actually even be? Oh, no, they play the Seahawks. Let's see, Bears, Seahawks, Thursday night football, day after Christmas.
And I'm back.
Titans, Jaguars. And he's back.
Buckle up, people. Buckle up.
So, where are you driving these right now? Chicago?
I'm on the west side of Chicago. Got to drive to the south side. Fun stuff.
Gosh. Hopefully that truck's bulletproof.
Not quite, but we'll see.
Chicago. We might have
my
a little
kind of town.
My kind of town. We might have a little Chicago teaser coming up here shortly for the fellas.
Oh.
We might have a little Chicago, a little something in the works, don't we?
A little something cooking.
This might be the first time we ever take Gabe Davis in front of Dotson if he falls.
I'm fine with that. I can get on board with that.
Dotson's not there. The only reason is because we have ETN, Ingram, and Trevor.
Yeah.
And he would fall 8 spots past his ADP. Honestly, Charby would be the other option. He is the Week 17 stack against the Bears.
Okay.
And he's gone. So we have Davis sitting there. Otherwise, it is Pearsall, Polk, Leggett.
Yeah, my vote's Davis.
Stack value is very real. Quentin Johnston goes. Gabe Davis is on the squad. Welcome to the squad, Gabe Davis. Subscribe to the pod. On YouTube, subscribe on Spotify. I was talking to someone at the gym today, Truck. He was wearing a Packers shirt. Struck conversation. Podcast came up. That's how we get, brick by brick subs.
Absolutely.
Subs, brick by brick, baby.
Word of mouth, baby. Word of mouth.
Okay, so I don't think we need Komet here, but, we do have Caleb and the other 2 pass catchers. I wouldn't mind just, getting Roshan late and calling it a day. But, sometimes there's not value here sitting on the board like that we love. Mooney, X-Bear, Ty Chandler. I don't love him. So then we got Jaleel and Pop Douglas.
I like those.
Do you like Jaleel over Ty Chandler?
I do.
Do you like Pop Douglas or Jaleel?
Pop Douglas. How many running backs we got now?
I don't think it matters enough to play that roster fill game.
Yeah, I was just curious. I can't really see the board.
3. So we have 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs. Now we have 7 wide receivers and a tight end. I don't know that taking Jaleel before his ADP really mattered for filling another running back there.
Yeah.
I guess I probably like him more than Ray Davis, but if Ray Davis wins that role and Javonte gets the majority share of touches in Denver, which I think he will, then Ray Davis is going to be the better player, I don't know that. I like Pop enough to where, if he's wide receiver 1, it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
And we're pretty much done at wide receiver. Jefferson, Adams, Moore, Godwin, Rome, Davis, Demario, Douglas, Pop Douglas. That's a great wide receiver room. Very, very happy with it right now.
Stacked.
Yeah, I'm going to like this team as well, Chuck. We're climbing in the views one stream at a time. We had 35 on yesterday. What time was that yesterday that we streamed? In the morning, kind of.
I couldn't tell you. I think
it was
so.
like
Yeah,
it was like 9
we
to
were
11.
We were done around noon.
Yeah,
I remember that. So maybe 10 to 12, I think.
I wonder if that's the best time to stream, like 9 to 11 for us.
Yeah.
But maybe now that we're going to be doing 100 best ball manias before the season over the next however many
8 weeks.
8 weeks. Jaleel falls to us, Truck.
All right.
So now we have a running back room of ETN, Warren, Ford, and Jaleel. He fell 10 spots past ADP, right in our laps. Maybe since we're going to be doing a bunch of these drafts and just like kind of firing them off, we try to pick a time that like we can do 11 or 12 Eastern, and I'll be there once I got back to work next week. So yeah, I mean that's like a 10 and 11 spot. If we do like from 9 to 11 and we can just kind of tell people like we're most likely going to be streaming from 9 to 11 on these days, come join us if you're available, or like just, tune in.
Yeah. You know me with my work schedule, is if I can make it, I'll make it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking from like a views standpoint, what's the best way to pump up views and probably giving people an idea of like, this is a likely time that you can catch us.
Yeah, I'm cool with saying that time.
So we'll have to talk a little bit more about that and post it on Twitter, but I think that's probably the best way to get like consistent views now that we actually have like a decent listener base,
Yeah, we have a little system going for sure.
And then the other thing that I want to do, which, there's a million things I want to do, so we got to start prioritizing, is me coming up with me being able to produce a short so that after these Best Ball Mania, the last 100 Best Ball Mania streams, we can post TikTok and shorts of a brief explanation, of like a 1-minute clip of the explanation of the team. Because I don't see content like that out on TikTok. I don't see it on Instagram. I don't actually scroll on any of those platforms, so maybe
I scroll and I don't see it.
Okay. Yeah. I think that would be cool. Like, you see people posting their rosters and then, some people talk about it in the content. I don't see a video breakdown that's like, got Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence. Caleb Williams is stacked with his 2 top receivers and DJ Moore and Roma Dunze. We got ETN, Lawrence, Gabe Davis, and Evan Ingram. Jaguars stack looking strong. Running back room is filled out by ETN, Warren, Ford, McLaughlin, and Antonio Gibson, who is stacked with Demario Douglas. McLaughlin stacked with Dulcich. and just kind of go through the team like that. And, you know, it's a 2-second video that I think people would view, you know, especially as they start looking to draft and just come up with builds.
Yeah, I agree. I'll get you dialed in.
Yeah. I don't know if it would just be me talking or we could somehow like scroll the draft board or have it posted, you know. I don't know. We'll have to think of a template to just kind of crank that out.
Yeah, if you at the end of your draft do a just kind of just scrolling through the team, circling with the mouse, and then later on we can add in the audio clip after.
Yeah.
However we want to do it. There's many ways to do it. But that's us workshopping and brainstorming here on the Road Show.
I think it's interesting I mean, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so Malachi Corley, that's someone we like. I don't know if we really need to look at anyone past him at wide receiver. Tyrone Tracy is here. He could be someone that's potentially taken on the backside. I think let's go Corley. Now we're 8 deep at wide receiver. Tracy on the turn would be interesting. You have Bryce and Daniel Jones. Don't think we necessarily need one with Caleb and Trevor. Dulcich obviously in the last round, so we're just looking for value right here. Tracy is out and Roshan is in, given the Bears' strong Bear stack. So if we can get Roshan here at the 197, that is what his ADP is at 197.3, and then Dulcich there at the 212. Trey Sermon is actually someone that I think is I think he's an interesting pick to grab late. We're typically fading Colts for the most part, but I think Sermon is like pretty good talent wise.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, I'm a Buckeye through and through, so
he's also I would consider him he's kind of a Buckeye, but I consider him a Sooner.
Oh yeah, he did play for them before the Buckeyes.
Yeah. Dude, how about I love Big Cat. Did you see what he did on Pardon My Take with Joe Burrow?
I saw Burrow was on Pardon My Take. I didn't watch it.
I've listened to it the last few nights going to sleep, and I just haven't. I fall asleep so fast that I haven't listened to all of it.
Yeah.
But he finally put to bed the debate. He said, he basically was like, brought up how people that like Ohio State fans try to claim him.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I went to school at Ohio State, but I played football at LSU.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a tiger through and through. I mean,
yeah, that's what he said. He's like, I'm an LSU fan.
I'm an Ohio State fan.
He goes,
I could never claim him.
Yeah, but that's just, Ohio State's one of. I hope you're not a diehard Ohio State fan icon, because I don't necessarily dislike Ohio State or their fan base, but they are one of the fan bases that has entitlement issues, which a lot of fan bases do. The Buckeyes, UT, not a fan at all. UT has entitlement issues. Michigan has entitlement issues. Notre Dame has entitlement issues. They're just one of those fan bases that try to claim Burrow, when in reality it's like, guys didn't fucking start him, so sorry. He left. He won a Heisman. He won a national championship, and it was with the Tigers.
Damn right.
It'll be interesting to see if we get Fantasy Trucker down to LSU for a football game this year.
Dude, I would love that. I've been saying that ever since you went to school there, and you've invited me to a game. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get Nick down there as well. Nussmeier, I saw him in the top 10. Not a college fan. Syracuse would be my squad. I could care but I could care less, so wouldn't consider myself. Icon, I actually am a Syracuse basketball diehard fan, which is super random. But all right, that's the squad. Let's get in one more. Give me a second here.
God, I love Chicago drivers.
Yeah.
I hate them. They all suck.
Let's look at our draft pick here. Draft. We have Josh Allen, Anthony Richardson. Ready when you are. Give us a second here, Icon. Josh Allen, Anthony Richardson, Henry, Javonte, Jerome Ford, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Keon Coleman, Jamison Williams, Khalil Shaker. This is a Freiermuth pick. That is Freiermuth written all over it.
Oh yeah.
All right, let it. We're ready. Let's do the old 1, 2, 3 countdown here. 1, 2, 3. 9 people. Perfect. Let's go, Icon. I'm gonna go fill up some water. Let's go, Icon. Love some Allen, but have none of him in my 10 pit bulls. It's so sad.
That is sad.
So sad. I love Allen as well. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water. I'm now going to take a little look-see at our exposure after this draft.
You're going to treat the people with an exposure?
Yeah, we're 50 in. Let's see. We'll see how many total we're in. There's the haircut, ladies and gents.
Fresh cut, looking good, Mike.
BRB.
Yeah, the exposure is. You guys will enjoy that one. It's pretty alarming at the top end, but I'm excited to see what you guys think. I'm curious to see if anybody could guess our highest exposure on a player. Who's the highest on our list?
Truck.
Yeah. Oh, sick. Nice. That's signed too, isn't it?
What?
Is that signed?
What did you say?
Is that a signed Flynn jersey?
No, I'm going to send it to him right now to get him to sign it and going to put it up in the studio.
That's awesome.
I'm going to text him right now, actually. Trey.
Great time to grab a bush peach and get a draft in. Yeah, buddy.
Let's go. Love it.
Sounds refreshing right about now.
Hope you do.
All right.
103. That's our spot, baby.
Let's fucking go, dude. That's awesome.
Icon is 110. This is great. This is just awesome.
I feel like Icon gives us good luck in these drafts.
Yeah. I love when we're on opposite sides of the board. We're at the 103. Icon actually likes the 110. He's going to be able to get his A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown start. Let's see. I got to finish this text or I'll never remember.
Yeah. I don't know about that. That's a nice spot for you. You don't like the 10 spot?
His favorite's the 106, but you get your boy, A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Jamah. C.D. Lamb at the 104. Wow, Bijan 105. I love it.
Good old Comiskey Park.
All right, text sent. Should hopefully have the Flynn Dogger signed and hanging on the wall by Brees Hall. So A.J. Brown and Garrett Wilson are gone. Icon goes Brees Hall at the 110. We got a little background noise there. It's okay. 6 and 3 are my preferred spots. But yeah, I love the 103. That's the spot. Truck, you don't have to go totally silent. I mean, if it's that bad, then maybe.
I muted the mic. Just let me know if the background noise gets a little too much. I got trucks around me. Fucking.
Give us a honk if you can.
Well, I'm in traffic.
You can't give us a. You can just pretend like the car next to you was going like this. Hey!
The guy next to me is looking at me hard. He's like, "What the fuck did I do?"
Calm down with Jake Brake.
Yeah, that's not mine. That's the truck next to me. They had their Jake Brake going.
Love that. Thanks, James. That's a new commenter.
What's up, James?
James. What up, James?
And I'm surprised you know what a Jake Brake is.
Hey, he had to flex his knowledge on the road show, baby.
All right.
Could be one
also
of your
known as the engine brake.
That's the kind of stuff that you can learn on the road show. You never know. Like, you might learn that an engine brake is a Jake brake. Jake brake, yeah. Saquon Adams Waddle tends to be our second round pick here. We got La Comac, Remmert 88, Born Loser, Irish Wonder, Auto W, Fantasy Newbie, DC Midnight, Hogs 11, The Icon, DG Fantasy, Hood Rich. I like the Irish Wonder. He took Saquon, so I don't love that, but Devonta and Waddle are both on the board. We'll get one of them in that order.
For Chicago, Machine Gun seems likely.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And 8-chain. So we get Devonta or Waddle. Devonta is the pick. We're going to have quite a bit of Devonta.
Yes, we do.
I love it. You're not going to hear me complaining about that. And there we got the turn. Let's just go ahead and rank these guys for the people. Waddle, Neighbors. DJ Moore's gone, but it would have been DJ Moore, Metcalf, and then probably Evans, Devonta. Does that sound about right, Truck?
Yeah, that sounds about right. You do have you can pull out my rankings and
maybe not even Devonta. There goes Waddle. There goes Evans. So we'll get Neighbors or DK. I would love to get some DK. We've been wanting to get some of him.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where I have those two. I think I have DK higher than Neighbors.
We got a slack from Shane O'Mac. I can't wait till we can do the shockers of the week again. He takes Neighbors, so Metcalf is the pick. I love getting some DK. It's a little bit different of a start for us there at the 102 with Jamar, Devonta, and Metcalf. Pretty happy about it.
Me too.
Icon starts Breece Hall, Nico Collins.
I hate where I have Nico Collins ranked. I love Nico Collins. And I just, every time I look at my wide receiver rankings, I always want to move him up, but I can't. I like the guy ahead of him.
I just got a pretty exciting email. Can't necessarily say it on stream, but worth noting. We got a little run on wide receiver. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 straight receivers. Derrick Henry goes at the 31 pick. Icon has the 34 and 39 here coming up. His boy Diggsy is still out there. Dell, Flowers, Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah.
There goes Hurts. There goes Diggs. Tyron, Dell, Laporta. Dell is the quick pick for Icon there at the 310. That is the same pick we would have made. I do love me some Dell. You know what's funny, Truck, is that I guess I've always been a Tank Dell guy, but you last year loved Tank Dell. Just loved that he was popping off. And it seems like you're a little sour on him at his ADP now.
You know, it's hard for me to think that all three of those receivers between Diggs, Nico, and Dell are all going to return value at their ADP. And I feel like one of them is not going to return value. And I don't know which one it is.
This is a classic situation, though, Truck, where I think you would see me not full fading, but kind of fading them in redraft and then getting them in best ball. Because, Dell is going to be he's the one that's for sure going to be involved pretty much every single game because of he's just a different skill set and CJ's obsessed with him.
I think there's a realistic chance that Tank Dell is the highest targeted receiver on the team. He may just get the most targets.
I agree. I completely agree. Just because of his role and his they prioritize getting him the ball,
Yeah, but if that happens, then I don't think Diggs or Nico are going to return value at their draft pick. It's just
Icon gets his boy Josh Allen. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think from a from a best ball standpoint, all of them are probably. We haven't really been going after Collins because he's just getting drafted so early. But
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Just kind of looking at the draft board. It's Pickens, ETN, McLaurin. Let's see what the board looks like. I would think. No, he didn't. I was curious to see if this guy who went Derrick Henry would take Lamar. ETN's gone. CJ and Dell were gelling last year. I don't think that stops James. I agree. I completely agree. I think he's just like all over him. This would be an interesting team where we go Mahomes and then between Hollywood and Dalton Kincaid on the turn. Because McLaurin's gone and ETN are gone. Mahomes is kind of our next guy there. Let's do it. Pacheco.
I do like Pacheco. I do like Pacheco.
There goes the Lamar and Andrews at the turn stack. Pacheco is gone. Will this guy go Hollywood Brown? He will not. So we're between Hollywood and Kincaid. I could go either way. The stack here is probably the way to go with Hollywood, would you say?
Yes, I would say that.
All right, Hollywood is the pick, and we will punt on Kincaid for now in this draft. For sure. Hollywood for sure. Icon confirming that the stack is the way to go there on the turn. We have Chase, Adams, Metcalf, Mahomes, and Hollywood. I agree 100%. That was the right pick to stack those two. I am a slight addict of getting Kincaid at ADP.
A slight addict.
Yeah. I was praying Kincaid would fall. Very rarely have I seen him fall to that 58, but I have seen it. I see 56 and 57 at times. 58 starts to get to be a stretch, but sometimes those tight ends go early there. Like you'll see Laporta, Kelsey, and then like maybe McBride or Andrews go a little bit early in that 105 to 108 spot, and that increases your probability a lot more. Icon's on deck. Icon's up. He's got Reed, Godwin, Pitts. Goes Jaden Reed. Icon's got a nice little start there. He's got the Houston stack with Collins and Dell. And then he's got Breece Hall, Jaden Reed, and Josh Allen. I wonder if Joe Mixon's on his radar in the 63 pick. Kind of get a pretty heavy stack there with the Texans. CJ Stroud. Though he does have Allen. Godwin. Jordan Addison.
Where's B Cork? I got to tell him my chest is sore after doing those push-ups on yesterday's stream.
Yeah. And there goes Icon taking Mixon. So he's got that Mixon, Dell, Collins stack. Love it. 70-75 is where we'll be picking. Rashi Rice was taken at the turn, so I don't have to try to convince Truck to grab him. Glad we got Hollywood. I hear kids in the background. This is going to be one of those drafts, Truck, where we have Mahomes, 6 wide receivers early, and hope we get a little bit of luck at the running back position on the turn, on the next turn.
Yeah.
Because we are stacked here at wide receiver. Brian Thomas. BTJ's the pick. Another bait. Jamar Chase and BTJ. I'm really hoping that Keon can fall to Icon at the 82 pick. I would love to see him on that team. Let's see what happens here on the turn. Kamara's gone. Ken Walker would be interesting to stack with DK Metcalf. We don't have a lot of him. But Deontay is sitting there as well. Coleman goes at the 74 pick. Do you want Ken Walker? Are we fading him, or do you want to go Deontay?
No, I'll take Ken Walker. I like Ken. With DK especially.
All right, let's do it. Ken Walker. That may be our first share of Kenneth Walker the third. We got him and DK stacked up together. That should give us a fair amount of touchdowns from the Seahawks. I really like Metcalf this year. Deontay goes right after. Yeah, I mean, we got 6 spots of value on Ken Walker. That's classic roadshow, is grabbing tight end or running back value, ADP value. I guess technically we could have gone JSN too, but I don't mind getting our first running back, getting Ken Walker there.
Yeah, I like that.
Getting a share of Kenny Walker at value. Icon's up in 2. All of those wide receivers kind of got sniped. Are you turning left or right?
I'm turning left.
Damn these guys. I got plenty of stacks. Let's get me different. Let's me get different. Aaron Jones gone. Kyler Murray is going to go to whoever has Harrison. Hoodrich is going to look to get Kyler. Ramondre is gone, so Icon's on the board. Najee is the pick. There goes Jamison Williams. Hoodrich is going to take Kyler.
Probably.
DeAndre Swift and Kyler, I would imagine. There goes James Conner. So he leaves Kyler on the board.
Wow.
Those were some of my best teams when I missed my stacks. Yeah, Jeremy, that's like one of our philosophies for drafting is like, don't try to overstack and just pick up value on the board where it comes. We do that all the time, and our advance rate was above average against the pros from last year. Small sample size.
You know, when you're talking about having a different lineup, you know, everybody is focusing on stacks. You know, so when you differentiate from the stacks, you have a different combination of players.
Different builds.
Yeah.
There goes Jalen Warren. I'd love to get. I don't want to say anything yet. I don't want to jinx us. I could see ourselves going Burrow and Mahomes. Some of our best teams were also elite quarterbacks, double elite quarterbacks.
Yes.
Burrow's
teams
gone.
we hated after we drafted him.
Yep. Sutton's gone. Prescott's gone. Zach Moss is going to be the pick here for us. Pair him up with Chase. So we got Ken Walker and Metcalf, and then we have Moss and Chase.
Let's go.
There goes Mostert. We have 0 shares of Tyler Lockett. I don't necessarily want a share of him, I would say, but if we ever did, it would be with Metcalf and Walker. I don't know. Curtis Samuel, if there, I would much rather have Samuel than Lockett.
I agree.
Pollard's gone. Remmert's on the clock. And Samuel's there. I think we just take him at 8 spots of value.
Let's do it.
Curtis Samuel is now on the squad. That's our 6th deep at wide receiver. Take the value when it comes. I do love Jeremy. What do you think about Samuel? The Samuel and Lil Shaker, as we call him, Khalil Shakir. What do you think there in terms of that? You know, Josh Allen has a ton of fantasy production. Where do you see that wide receiver group stacking up? Damn it, Truck. Fuck, that kills me every time. Samuel's great when he stays healthy. Yeah, I think he's going to play that role that I've said it a bunch, that he's going to play that Beasley role to a T if he's healthy. Just a more dynamic version of that Beasley role. And I could see him being one of those guys, like he's sneaky good in the red zone, just finding space. All right, Chuck. Ah! Yeah, you're on timeout. You're out. All right. Scary. Sorry to everyone listening. Truck is here. He is muted. He is gone. Icon's up next. Lockett goes. Njoku. Icon goes for the Ferguson and Joku double tap. Gets a little bit of value on both of them. Very balanced team. Needs some wide receivers. Gonna be throwing darts at wide receiver late. There goes Benson. Well, 118, 123. There's a couple interesting moves we could make late. Yep. Jeremy's got a couple wild cards. I secretly love when the board just kind of falls and you're light at receiver and you're able to take some like Hail Mary throws late because you can find a ton of value. You get a little shaker, pair him up with Allen. That could be big. Certainly, like in a best ball format, I think getting some of those deep balls to shaker, a little shake. But, you know, throwing some darts late is always fun. I see myself having fun when that's the case. Oh, there's a reminder to Purdy and Caleb. There's a reminder too. He gets his Keenan Allen stack. There goes Trevor. I was kind of hoping he would fall and stack him up with. This guy's got Kirk. Stack him up with BTJ. Auto W, auto picks Javante. Kind of would have liked him here. There goes Cooks. This dude's got 4 running backs. Doubt he takes Singletary, so that's who we're going to grab. He goes Goddard. We take Singletary. Now have Kenneth Walker, Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, with Mahomes in our wide receiver room. That's deep with Chase, Adams, Metcalf, Hollywood, BTJ, Curtis Samuel. I think the move here, Icon, well, there goes Edwards. I was going to say Gus or potentially Williams. Honestly, Jacoby might be a move here. Zeke, Jerome Ford. Don't really love that. Probably just going to go wide receiver here. And then kind of starting to pepper some late here. Some running backs late. In that order, probably. I guess we should probably go Mike Jacoby, but to be honest, I think Mike Williams with his upside and then the potential to grab Rodgers late is going to be the move. I don't mind going late jet stack with Rogers. Can maybe tack Corley on. Conklin's another option with no tight end. Him going like 3 deep at tight end and grabbing Conklin and Dulcich. Jacoby goes right after us. You know, you could have gone Devontae and Jacoby, but do I love the Raiders pass game? Truck agrees. We hear from Truck. Outstanding. Week 12 bye is going to get dicey with 3 wide receivers only, but 3 great ones at that. We kind of fill in well for week 10 with Devontae and DK. I'm not worried about buys. Truck is alive. His phone was just connection. I don't know why. Does that only happen on the Truck? Does that only happen on the phone when it goes out like that? Icons on deck. Gonna be fun to see what he kind of throws together here late. I'm gonna be interested, Icon, to see Apple products. Okay, I'm gonna be interested to see what happens here, Icon, with us drafting in a bunch of lobbies together and seeing like what our advance rates are, because I think we complement each other pretty well. He gets Jerome Ford stacked with Njoku. Apple products, iPhone and iPad. Got it. Chubb gone. It's so funny that we were doing this view and this is the view that everyone likes, because whoa, I just heard my stuff freak out. Hopefully it's not. Is that stream getting blown up right now? Can someone tell me that we're good? It's a little bit worrisome. I didn't hear anything. All right, we're good. We're clear. We're in the clear. We're good. We're good. Thank you. There goes Schultz. Was hoping that a tight end would be here for our pick in that Schultz Freiermuth Komet pocket. We'll see what happens. Auto. Is he going to auto draft Freiermuth and screw us? He is. Auto W, you are the new hated member of this draft lobby. I cannot stand when people auto draft, especially players that we're targeting. Kendre Miller, Dowdle, Lloyd, Chandler. Irish Wonder takes Pearsall. Dotson's still on the board. So tempting to take him, but Marshawn Lloyd's who I wanted to take there. That kind of sucks. Gosh, I don't love going Dowdle, but like that might unfortunately be the move. Unless we do this instead. Cole Kmet, welcome to the squad. see who's left there at running back, and then potentially go McLaughlin. If let's see, running back. Dowdle. Dowdle goes right away. Bear Don. You're good, scumbag. Bear Don. McLaughlin goes, which sucks. So now we probably are going to have to throw a dart on Miller or Chandler. Let's see what we got here. Chandler. I don't love this. I guess Chandler's the pick. Dotson's still there. Do we just say fuck it and grab Dotson? Yeah. He gives us that week 14 bye, which is unique to this build. Dotson's our guy. He fell 9 spots. We're 8 deep at wide receiver, thin at running back, but can throw a few darts here in these next 2 rounds, and we should be fine. Just don't love Miller or Chandler. Otherwise, one of them would have been probably the pick, but I don't know. I'm totally cool with not going. I guess we could have done like Dowdle and then Musgrave, but I feel pretty good. Excuse me. Feel pretty good about Komet and Dotson. Jahan Dotson. Yeah, I mean, we were going to have to add another wide receiver just so that we're not sitting at 3 on week 12. If one of those guys get injured or throws up a dud on week 12, then we're going to be sitting in a bad spot. So we're going to have to add another wide receiver regardless. So go ahead and get our guy, Mr. Dotson, and figure out the running back room. You know, there's going to be a couple darts that we don't mind. Ray Davis, Antonio Gibson, got Dobbins, you know, Roshan, Tyrone Tracy, Damian Pierce, even like just throwing a couple guys in like that to have, you know, 5 deep there, we'll be fine. This is going to be let's see, we have 5 picks left. It's going to be a quarterback, 3 running backs, and probably a quarterback, 2 tight ends, and 2 running backs. Depending on who falls, if we get 2 running backs we like, we can stop there and add a 3rd tight end and be fine. Icon gets Deshaun Watson. I feel like that's some serious value on Watson. No, he took him early. I thought he was going around that spot or a little. There's some value there, but he grabs Watson with Ford and Njoku. Love that pick. I think he is a pretty much lock to beat his current ADP. We're up in 7 picks. Should have a decent choice here at running back. Unless there's just a huge run, which might happen. Yep. A huge run. Have some high usage running backs with Moss and Singletary. If these guys pan out, we'll be fine. Hopefully stack Roshan with Cole Kmet. get a few weeks out of him. Oh, there goes auto. Yep, auto drafting. Scumbag. Baker. All right, born loser. Thielen. So we get Rodgers, stack him up with Mike Williams, potentially Conklin. If he just, I mean, he will be available, I believe. So. Wait, is he gone? No, he's here. See if he falls to us at that turn. That's actually not guarantee. 177. Oh, could take him here. Bateman, Wandale, Antonio Gibson is probably the right pick. Dobbins gets taken really early. Gibson and see if Conklin falls to us. A little bit of value in each of our running backs. I like that. Tyrone. Roshan. I like this team. No. Truck is no longer in a truck. It looks like he's in a trailer. And he is gone for the second time. Ray Davis for icon. Love it. Add that to his shaker and his Josh Allen stack. Bills Mafia. There goes Wilson. Corley's gone. Good pick. It's got to be the stream lobby. He's back. Got to be the stream lobby. I think so, Truck. Truck just got confirmation that the Flynn dog will sign the jersey. I am going to go to the UPS right after this and send it in the mail. You'll soon see that hanging up. I believe I'm going to move here in the next few days, and we'll get a better studio set up. Sweet. So now we have seen Petey from his Twitter, his YouTube account, and from the Roadshow Twitter. Baker, McMillan, up in 6 picks. Conklin could fall, which would be great. I don't mind Likely on these 3 tight end builds. He's gone. Font gone. Irish Wonder is probably going to be, or no, Auto W will auto pick Conklin here, so he'll screw us out another. All right, well, at least we don't have to be frustrated at him for sniping us again. Tyrone Tracy, I don't love that because we have Singletary. Let's go for Roshan if possible. Stack him up with Komet, fading Lil Herbie. There goes Braylon Allen. Herbert's gone. And Roshan, welcome to the squad. Bear Don. Bear Don. He's got a unique buy, which is good. It's not coming through on stream. It sounds like it's coming from my setup. Great. Love my mic. My mic is just killing it. Per usual. There goes Mims. I was going to say Mims might be the play, just so far down ADP value. We like him already at his value, but we would have been 9 deep at wide receiver and sacrificed the 2 tight ends setup, so we would have rolled with Komet and Dulcich. This at least gives us a 3 tight end set when we don't have an elite tight end. Komet, Juwan Johnson, and then our boy Dolly late. All right. Great stream again. Icon, thanks for joining. He goes Don, what is it? Devontae Walker. So he's hammered out 4 straight rookies. Leggett, Corley, McMillan, and Devontae all have a ton of upside. That's what you got to do. Throw darts at wide receiver late. I love it. I could sign up for all 4 of those. When you guys back? Probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow probably sounds good. I don't know for sure. Maybe like a 2-3 o'clock stream tomorrow. We'll try to rattle off another 2. We'll probably start trying to do two a day or something like that. I'm gonna get with Truck here this afternoon and kind of forecast out our final 100 best ball mania. Like come up with something consistent for you guys. Aiden O'Connell gets drafted. I love it. Dulcich is the last piece for us. 3 tight ends, all unique buys. So that's the squad. Yeah, Icon, next time we talk, you will see a more consistent schedule out of us. We're going to try to just do something where it's more organized. We have a lot more solid of a listener base for these streams, a lot more activity. Early is better. Open the bar around 4 Eastern for the rest of the week. Yeah, some days we'll be able to go early and do that 9 to 11 Central time slot. So again, we'll probably post on Twitter this afternoon and give you like a good idea of what the rest of the year is going to look like for these drafts moving forward. But that's the plan as of now. As always, love having everyone in stream. Love how much action we're getting in the comments. Please, if you're listening and haven't commented, we'd love for you to join us. We have a solid group of guys here built, so keep on building. And as you know what to do, buckle up.